Good morning. Today my topic is Perl programming. What is Perl? Perl, it is a practical extraction report language. It is a case sensitive programming language. After each statement of the Perl, semicolon must be required, and each statement of the Perl is started with the hash mark. It is hash mark. This one is hash mark and it's semicolon. We are using three types of the string in the Perl programming to input the data. These are single quoted string, double quoted string and the back quoted string. Single quote, there are three types of string we are using to input data in Perl. First is single quoted string. And the second is double quoted string. And the last one is back quoted string. In single quoted string, data is mainly stored in the single quotes. And the double quoted string, these are based on the two main features. First of all, the data is stored in the double quoted, and the second one is they are using few commands like /n and the /t. /n, it is used for the new line. If we want to create the data in the new line, then we are using /n, and the /t, it is used for the new tab character. New tab character, and it is using for the new line. And these are the string where we are in which we can type the data in for the Perl programming. And in Perl program we are also using three types of variables. Variables are mainly used to store the data in Perl programming for the calculation. These are the types of the strings. Scalar variable, index variable, scalar, indexed, or hash or associative variable, hash and associative variable. In Perl programming, each variable have its specific symbol by which we can define these variables. Scalar variable, it is defined by the $sign. Index variable, it is also called the list variable. It is defined by the @ sign. And the hash and the associative variable, it is defined by the percentile sign. Scalar variable, it is a variable by which we can, in this variable we can input any type of the data. It can be numbers or it can be also character. Like $A have character, any of the character it can store in double quotes, and it can contain numbers. The main important of the scalar variable is this, that it can store more than 10 values, more than 2 values at a single time in a single character. It means it can store in a $A more than 10 numbers, more than 10 alphabets, sequences, anything it can store, sorry. And the index variable, the list variable. Index variables, it is also called the list variable. It is mainly used to produce the list of any sequences. In indexed variable, data is mainly, if we work in the indexed variable, then we can input the value in the indexed variable. Suppose we are entering a sequence. But the calculation will occur in the scalar variable. It means if we, here we have here we are put the value scalar variable, and calculation may be occur in the scalar variable. Hash in the associative variables, it is completely based on the index variable or the scalar variables. In this type of the variable, how can we create the hash in the associative variables? It is the क्या था? Here I input the sequence adenine, cytosine, guanine, thymine. In hash in the associative variables, A it is representing the key, and the adenine it represent the key, the value of the key A. And how can we extract the information from the hash in the associative array? For extracting the information from hash in the associative array, we have the three types of the function. First is each function, value function, and the key function. Key function is mainly used to identify the keys of the result, in which way we are I am saying there key A it is a key and the adenine it is a value of the A. That is why the key function of the hash of the associative array provided the result the value of the key. It means it provides the value, it provides the key of the adenine and the key of the cytosine, key of the thymine, and the key of the guanine in the result. And the each function it is also used in the hash of the associative variable. It is used to define the key and the value of that key, both things in the output. Value function it is used to define the output in the, it is used to define the output of the value of any keys. In C Perl programming, it is a programming which is based on the few commands. Actually, we require few commands for the execution part in the Perl programming. These are if you want to get the output in the execution part, so where we are required these three commands for get the output in execution part. The main characteristic feature of the Perl programming is this, that we can input the value in the execution part. For this we are using a variable, it is std. I use stdu. It is used this variable is this is stdio. It is only used to input the value in the execution part of the Perl programming. Here now I am going to showing a program which is a program format in Perl programming. Print it is basically used as an output function in Perl, and in C we are using printf for the output function. It is a programs to calculate the sum of the 5 different subject marks and calculate the percentage of that marks. Enter the marks of 5. Enter the marks of 5 different subjects. ठीक है, it may be A, B, C, D, E. These are denoting the name of the subject. और क्या बताऊँ? Here I am input the number of the 5 different subject marks A, B, C, D. These are denoting the subject, and here I am using $A stdio. I am using this command because we want to input the value of the $A in the execution part. Like this, we are representing all the subjects, and then we are calculating the total of the subject, and then percentage of the 5 different subjects marks. Then output. Marks. Display the total. Sorry. सही तो है. Here I write down a programs which is where we are calculating the 5 different subject marks total and the percentage of that subject marks. Okay. This is the print command which is print command which is used to display the total number of 5 different subject marks. So here we are using T, which is represent the total of the 5 different subject marks is there, and then we are displaying the percentage of the 5 different subject marks, which is represented by P. Output will be come in this format. In the output, output will be occur on the execution part here, where the output will be asked the value of the A, B, C, D, E. Then we can input the value according to your choice. Then it provide after the calculation, it provide the total of the 5 subject marks. It will be 10 if we are inputting the value of the 5 different subject marks, the 2, 2, 2, 2. Then and the percentage it will provide after calculations, it will be maybe 5%. Thank you.